after lunch? Interesting. I really liked Sir's speech, because I'm stepping into a school setup after so many years. I completed my schooling in 2009. So I stepped in, I was a little nervous, but then you really made the ambience so light, sir. We don't know, you were one among the students, so it was really interesting to hear you speak. So I am Prasita, and before the video gets transferred, I'll just give a small introduction about me. How many of you like cakes? Oh, nalla timing. Yes, so paathukonga. That is me, okay? I just put a little bit of makeup, so if you're wondering who's that, that's me.
I'm Lokesh. I started my home baking venture back in 2015 named Magical Little Things. We specialize in customized designer cakes suitable for all occasions. And I thought, why not bake it myself? So that's when I found my kind of interest around. Since then, baking has been my passion and therapy too. Taking up baking as a full-time profession was a major decision in my life because in 2014 I graduated from Sri Ramachandra University as an audiologist and speech language pathologist, practicing my medical line of work. It was only 2021 I put my foot down to take up baking as a full-time career, and that was definitely a life-changing decision. Well, there's no guarantee in general. There's no guarantee that we'll have a stabilized income, no guarantee that orders will flow in, no guarantee that you'll get constant support from family and friends always. Belief and trust takes time. To all the budding entrepreneurs, identify your passion. It could be anything. It could be writing, painting, acting, or even baking. Identify your passion because, at some point in life you get exhausted, you get tired, you might start disliking what you like, and it's only fury passion that's gonna keep you up in track. So never give up and never let go once you have found it. Trust me, it's collaterally rewarding.
Also, that's one commitment.
Okay. ரொம்ப early ஸ்கூலுக்கு கூட்டிட்டு வந்தாச்சு. She's just 1.5. I think this is the first time she's stepping into a school. Pre-KG க்கு இன்னும் நிறைய டைம் இருக்கு. So yes, that is a very short 2-minute slide about what I do, who I am. So the first question, even for the teachers, ஒரு மெடிக்கல் காலேஜ்ல படிச்சிட்டு எதுக்கு கேக் பண்ணணும்? You could have easily continued with that profession, right? So I didn't take up baking as a full-time profession until last year. We need a stability, right? So it took a lot of time for me to get stable in what I do. And only last year I took up baking as a full-time profession. And I'm so proud of it because இங்க எவ்வளவு பேர் கேக் பிடிக்கும்? So yes, so many. And how many of you like baking at home? So this is why I actually took up baking as a full-time profession. Yeah. So it actually, baking is happiness. It gives me happiness, and I really like to spread that happiness to everybody.
Today I've come as an entrepreneur, so I got to be very. I'm dressed for the occasion.
No, just for all those younger people who have not known Arvind in school, he was also an exceptional dancer. So.
student where I prepared the video and all. Hi guys, I'm Aravind for those who do not know, and I think I graduated 2016 and coming back it's still, I mean, as school mattum maariduchu, but the energy, the feel still the same. We didn't have this auditorium, so I was a little lost. I was like waiting to it took me 10-15 minutes to actually figure out where I was. But it's a really surreal moment. I'd like to first thank the management and the alumni for calling me here. It's really special, especially with Soumya. When she was Kalsek, I was assistant Kalsek, and then I became Kalsek. It was very difficult to top her with respect to how much she works. I had like a lot to live up to. So she's so kind. She put the pictures in her photo. But it's very nice, and I remember my first SSLS. It was happening in Tidal Park, if I remember. So those are the good years. I think that's what you guys will remember when you leave school, right? When people keep telling you, right, these are the good moments. They are very right. They're very, very right. Because sitting down here, it takes a lot of effort to actually build something of your own and come here, and school prepares you for that. And thankfully, I think Soumya and I were lucky to be studying from Shankara School, be alumni from that, because it only goes to prove that Shankara only produces stars and entrepreneurs. So, but yeah, just to give a brief of what I've been doing currently, I mean, as ma'am said, yes, I have been a dancer for most of my life. I still am and will continue to do so. But for the last 1.5 years, I've been running a food company called Mean Sati. I don't know if many of you have heard of it, but yes, Nana ma'am can check. Great. Our marketing is working then. So yeah, I run a company called Mean Sati. So we're a South Indian based fish family meal recipe based cooking, and we deliver door to door to all customers. And we started this last year, August 2021. That's when we started. We sold our first box, and it's been almost around 14-15 months now, and we've been doing really well. And I think the last Times of India have given us an award for being the best seafood category. We were the first South Indian brand to actually get that recognition the last 6 years. So it was a real surreal moment for my co-founder Richard and I. And at that moment, I actually thought about school. Very, very coincidentally, I was thinking about from where we started to where we've come. And when Sukma sir had called me, you have to come to SSLS, I immediately said yes. And it's great to share these moments with you all, because this is home, and we're best to share it. And hopefully, you'll learn a little bit from us and do much better than what we've done. That's it. Yeah. So thank you all.
Make it very easy, actually, by sharing like so openly and so openly and honestly. It's really, really easy. So first, this is open to all three of you. I would like to hear each of your answers to this. When did you first get this idea that hey, I need to start on my own? Right? I'm sure you would have had times where hey, can you not just join a job, etc., etc., etc. When did internally, when did you think that you would start on your own? So I'll start with Arvind and just go like this.
So the idea for Mean Sati started in Jan of 2021. So before that, I'll give a small piece. So I studied business in SRM University once I finished schooling in Shankara. And I'm like a Pakka Shankarite, like from LKG to 12th standard. So I had not known anything other than the school itself. The school, I was like here for 14 years, that's like a long time. And suddenly, when you get out of that and you start going to a different college, it is very weird. I kept going back to school. So 3 years of business, BBA, I finished that, and then, I was doing other things. And by the time, we decided what we wanted to do, COVID happened. And COVID really shook everything and put everything to a halt. I was not very inclined to working with anyone else, and I was just trying to do something. I had a personal accident, all of that happened. But in 2021, when I was recovering from an accident, my friend Richard, who's my co-founder right now, he and I studied business together. So he decided to quit his job and said, I want to get into the food business.